Breaking input is coming in. A terrorist has been killed in an encounter with the security forces in the forest area of Gurna in Khawaz, Rajouri. Now, meanwhile, an intense gunfight was going on between security forces and terrorists trapped there. Now, one terrorist has been shot down. Officials said that heavy reinforcement of security forces was rushed to the area and a multi-layer cordon was laid.
Right now, I'm in Khawaz forest belt of Kalakot area here in Rajouri. With the first break of light once again, operation has started, and you can see the firing has once again started, and there is a contact has been established with the terrorists. One terrorist has already been eliminated. It was yesterday evening when operation started. All of a sudden, there was an operation in this area when the patrolling party was moving, and that was the time when the village defense committee, they killed one of the terrorists. After that, immediately, that prompted the army personnel to reach that spot. Army personnel reached that spot and area was properly cordoned. By evening, even special forces landed here. And since that area has been properly surrounded, and you can see heavy volume of gunfire from both the sides. Army is trying to pin down the terrorists. 2 to 3 terrorists are said to be holed up in this area. This is one of the most difficult operations because if you look at the pine tree and thick vegetation, it is not that easy because it's very easy saying things while sitting inside drawing rooms or in the coffee shop. But once you are in the encounter site, only then you realize, I think this is for the politicians also to see how, under what difficult circumstances our troops are really working and how they pin down these terrorists. And right now you can see the contact has been established. The terrorists are said to be hiding somewhere behind the woods and firing is going on. But from both the sides, the terrorists are carrying with them large quantities of arms and ammunition besides assault rifles and grenades. They are trying to break the cordon so that they can flee from the area. But already all the entry and exit points have been plugged and they are trying to ensure that the terrorists are not able to flee. See how these brave hearts, they are here like a rock. They are ready to, in fact, take any kind of challenge. It's not that easy. I'm trying to crawl right now because one can't just raise head in such a situation. You can't raise your head because fire can come from any side. You can see every day they are trying. Again, the firing is continuing. आप देख सकते हैं इस समय ताबड़तोड़ फायरिंग दोनों तरफ से चल रही है. फौज ने पूरी तरीके से इलाके को घेर रखा है. ये कालाकोट का एरिया जहाँ पे इस समय फायरिंग चल रही है. बताया जाता है कि अभी भी 2 आतंकवादी जो इस इलाके में छुपे हुए काले एक आतंकवादी को मेरा मार गिराया था. ये 3:30 बजे ऑपरेशन शुरू हुआ था जब विलेज डिफेंस कमेटी पर फायरिंग हुई थी. उसके बाद फायरिंग की आवाज सुनकर हमारी फौज ने इस इलाके को घेर दिया था. उसके बाद से ज्वाइंट ऑपरेशन यहाँ पे चल रहा है. आप देखिए लगातार यहाँ पे फायरिंग होती हुई नजर आ रही है. आवाज आपको फायरिंग की सुनाई दे रही होगी. With the help of the third eye, they are now trying to track movement of terrorists who are hiding in Kalakot forest belt. One terrorist has already been eliminated. This third eye plays a very important role so that they can track movement. Because in thick vegetation and forest cover like Kalakot, it is not easy to detect movement of terrorists. So manually you can't do everything. For this you're using drone, and see, this drone has got the camera mounted on it. With the help of the camera, they can keep an eye on movement of terrorists. They can click pictures and accordingly they can help the troops on the ground to move in that particular site so that they can carry out operation. Already we have seen that one terrorist has been eliminated. Second terrorist is still at large. He's carrying with him large quantities of arms and ammunition. Let me show you again. This is a lightweight drone which has got a camera mounted on it, and with the help of the camera they can take pictures and they can also track the movement of the terrorists. It's a thick vegetation, so moving in that area is really very difficult. To avoid any kind of collateral damage, these drones, these quadcopters really play a very important role. This is like a third eye for Indian armed forces who are operating in that area. It becomes very easy to talk about operation while sitting in the drawing room, but once you are on the ground, only then you realize the kind of the difficulties that troops are facing. This, with the help of this drone, they will be able to detect movement of terrorists. Second, they will be able to inform the troops on the ground. Accordingly, the operation can be launched and the terrorists can be pinned down. So a very important equipment so far for the armed forces in such operations.